Hello, 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 hello. My name is Ikenna for CNC Labs. This is the LaserBeam Live, episode number 43, I believe. I think 43. You guys would know. You'll see it in the title. Let's go take a look at the chat. Jack in the shop, thanks for joining. Dana's not going to be here, but he came to say hello in the chat earlier. Of course, our resident laser demon, Jack in the shop. Bill, how you doing? Thanks for coming back. Jim, how you doing? Red Monkey Makers, first time caller. Thanks for joining us. Nicholas, thank you for coming back. Barry, thank you. How you doing? Gary C, how you doing? Guys, I'm going to say a few things. First of all, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, I appreciate you spending just a little bit of time with me. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for tuning in live. And if you're rewatching this, I appreciate you too. But guys, there's a few things that are true. I am very dramatic. I am feeling under the weather, and I am dying. Okay, I feel horrible. I got my tea here, and I'm gonna try not to sniffle into the mic. I'm gonna mute myself when I need to blow my nose. But this is gonna be a quick stream because I feel horrible. I feel absolutely horrible, but we're still gonna get a project done. Today, we are doing a tote bag. So this is a very simple blank tote bag, little beige blank tote bag that I ordered on Amazon, or you can get from any store, dollar store, it doesn't really matter. These are plentiful, and I've actually never tried engraving on something like this type of fabric. We did leather last time, and I know you can engrave fabric, but it's all depending on like your settings and the quality and all that fun stuff. So all we did here was put something rigid inside so we can kind of flatten this out. And if I really wanted to go super hard, I could really like pull on this and, find a way to secure the fabric so that it's nice and taut. But I'm just gonna give it a test and see what we're working with here, see what settings will work here. And we're gonna throw some stuff on this. We're gonna engrave. I still have the G7 lens installed from our last stream. And yeah, and then I'm gonna call it a day because I feel horrible and I need to sleep and take lots of Tylenol, and then go to bed and sleep some more. Okay, so if this is your first stream, I'm sorry. I'm usually here for like an hour, and maybe I'll be here for an hour. I'm not gonna end the stream until we have the project is done. But perfect, perfect scenario is me getting in, getting it done. The project works perfectly. 30 minutes, I'm out. I finish my tea. I go to bed and I sleep for 12 hours straight. Okay? Does that sound like a plan, guys? I'm sorry. If this is your first stream, please come back next time, and we'll have some more time to spend together. Zeus, could you stop? If you're new to the stream, you know my dog Zeus is always in the background, running around, causing trouble. Whenever I decide to stream, he's like, now is the time to cause all the trouble. Yeah, Nicholas, I have no clue. So I would just Google what the fabric is. Obviously, most fabrics have a tag that's telling you what it is, but I would search the fabric, make sure it doesn't contain any materials that would have toxic material, like toxic, any toxic coatings or anything like that. Just be very aware of what you're engraving. You don't. Hey, buddy, leave my bag alone. Leave my tote bag alone. But most of all, I like to just Google stuff and make sure that, as long as it's not on our list of stuff that you don't want to laser at all, then I like to Google and make sure that other people have done it. And yeah, make sure that there's no weird materials in it. Make sure it doesn't have some weird coating that I don't know what's in the coating or anything like that. If it's just raw fabric, Google, make sure the fabric is safe, and then you're kind of good to go. So yeah, I just ordered some blank beige tote bags. There's no coating or anything. It's very simple fabric. Like cotton's gonna be fine, anything like that. Yeah, so let's get started. I don't want to waste you guys' time. And guys, if I'm like sniffling in the mic, please let me know because I will mute myself and I'll blow my nose and make sure that that doesn't get too annoying for you guys. So realistically, actually, guys, I have an update for all you CO2 laser lovers out here. We have a working prototype, semi-working. It's working, but not Zeus. Hey, buddy. Sorry, guys. My dog likes to get into trouble whenever I like to stream. I don't even know what he's trying to get at. Sorry, try not to sniffle into the camera. Let me mute myself just for a second. Back. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. That wasn't too bad. So for all you CO2 laser lovers out there, we had a working prototype today. We filmed our first dev update. We had a little bit of problems after we were running it just fine, and then we were trying to get some projects done, and we got a couple projects done, but then after a while, our mirrors came unaligned, and then we had to pause, so we'll get back to it. So yeah, we have a working prototype. It works a lot better than I thought it was gonna work. But just tinkering with it for the past few weeks, I've learned so much about like what I want and what I don't want from a CO2 laser. And that was the whole point of this first prototype. We wanted to get like an MVP, something that worked and that would be almost acceptable, you know, good enough. But now that we know what good enough, or now that I feel I know what good enough is, now we can aim for better. We can strive for better and improve what we're making here. So that was very exciting. So expect a dev update with myself and Daniel in the next couple of weeks. We're going to film some more B-roll, some more project videos on Tuesday, and then our marketing team will get editing on that so we can release it to you guys as soon as possible so you guys can stay up to date. We are now talking with like safety compliance agencies to do our like testing for EU, FDA, FCC, all that fun stuff. Make sure we're all compliant for sales in Canada, United States, and internationally. So all that fun stuff. How are we handling the chiller? We are just gonna find a highly rated chiller supplier overseas, and we are going to try not to mark it up too much. That I'm gonna keep it very simple. I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. We're not gonna develop a chiller from scratch. Not right now. Hey, if the CO2 is very successful, we can throw some R&D dollars behind developing a chiller. But right now, we are just gonna provide probably a water pump so that you guys could get started. If you guys live in climates that are a little bit cooler, you don't need the water chiller. Obviously, we want to provide you the water pump so you guys can get going and set up. But we will probably end up prolonging your CO2 tube warranty if you opt for the water chiller, because we know the water chiller will prolong the life of the laser tube. So we will offer a high quality laser tube, probably like the 5200 model. Zeus, hey buddy. Sorry about that, guys. He is literally, he tests my patience when I'm on stream. I promise you that. He likes to nap until I'm ready to go on stream. And then he's like, you know what? Today's the day. I'm gonna cause all the trouble. Now is the time, okay? He's distracted, he's sick. You know what? That's a good thing to think about. Maybe we confirm that you have a chiller, we give you the extended warranty, because we're really not trying to make a buck off you guys. We just want to make sure, we just know that the way to get the rated like length of the tube is to run it with a chiller at a standard temperature over a prolonged time in order to expand and hit that top end of the range of the life of the tube. So if you can confirm that you have a water chiller, then we wouldn't mind offering this is all theoretical. I'm just like playing with ideas in my mind, and we'll have to break something down concrete, but yeah, maybe that's something we can do, because our whole goal is just to get you guys to be able to use the tube for as long as possible, right? So, and in our world, if you have a chiller, that will give you the longest life. So we want to encourage everybody to use the chiller, right? To buy the chiller or use a chiller, buy from somewhere else and use it. But obviously, we're not snobs. We're all about accessibility. Usually you want to run it between like 18 degrees and 22 degrees. That's like, I think that's the optimal temperature range of a tube, and you set your water chiller to that temperature, and whenever it dips low, it makes sure that it stays within that range, and that keeps the life of the tube at its top. It gets you the most out of the tube, right? But I'm talking about theoreticals. Right now, we're working on design. We have a working prototype. We are only going to improve on it We're going to be working on a pre-production model. We're going to make sure we get it tested. We're going to find some beta testers, and hopefully we'll be doing our pre-order in near the end of summer, and then we'll be shipping before the end of this year. That is my rough timeline, guys. Don't take it literally, but you know, I tried to stay on at least roughly in the time frame, so I'm not just talking random dates or anything like that, but I am not talking specific dates, you know, somewhere in the middle. Let's find the middle ground, okay? Let's jump into the project. Okay, that's enough about CO2 laser. You guys will get an update video very soon. It'll go out to the email list, and it'll be plastered on all of our social media. So after that, you can sign up to the email list if you want to stay up to date, all that fun stuff, okay? Sound good? Sound good. All right, let's jump into our, actually, I'll show you the, let's get this set up a little bit. Okay, so I need to focus my lens to this fabric. So I have the piece of cardboard kind of making this material more flat and easy to engrave. And I don't really know what power setting I'm gonna be using, but I'm just gonna slide this in and we're gonna hope for the best. That's usually how these streams go. So first I'm going to get this in the work area. And I'm going to flap these little handles. I don't want it to be under because it's just gonna create a more uneven surface. I'm gonna push this down as flat as I can. And then I'm gonna put this little piece of scrap. Okay, try to put that under there. And I'm actually gonna measure off that piece of scrap and then I'm gonna lower my Z. So I'm gonna pop open G-Sender. And I'm using the G7 lens, okay? So I'm about 84 millimeters, 83 to 85, I think is the range. So I'm gonna measure off my little scrap material. Make sure I'm at roughly that height. So I'm about 69 millimeters. I need to be about 84. So I'm gonna go 15, I'm gonna raise my Z by about 15 millimeters. All right, let's remeasure. Almost there, a little bit more. Say 2 millimeters, and then I'm going to, oh, gotta turn my driver on. Just gotta press my reset button because I turned off the power supply or the surge protector. So there we go. Let's make sure we're all in focus. Oh. You do have to be careful, guys, because the lens does focus on the end of the threads. So as you can see there, I was focused, but then when I twisted the threads, my lens came out. All right, so I got my 2 springs to keep enough tension there. And I'm just trying to catch the first couple threads here. I think that's about it. So, I want to kind of be careful when I turn this back on. I'm like pretty focused already. So I'm gonna leave it there. So I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna move my waste material, and that waste or that scrap material was 3 millimeters. So I'm gonna lower my Z by 3 millimeters. And then I'm going to zero everything. I'm gonna move it to a little starting point. Obviously, if you want more consistent results, guys, you will have to try to iron. You can iron the bag, make sure the fabric is flat. You can kind of pull it back with like straps and pins to make sure it's nice and taut against the cardboard or whatever hard surface you have on the inside that's giving it some shape and keeping it flat. Oh, Jack asks, have you heard anything about MillMage? So if you're not 100% sure what MillMage is Lightburn's CNC routing software. So they created, and they've been working on design and interface software for CNC routers like the long mill. I actually learned about that when I went to the Lightburn convention in October, and it was really cool to hear what they're doing. Obviously, we love Lightburn here, and when I heard that, I talked to the CEO and some of the guys on the technical support team. I made sure to send them a 30 by 48 long mill, 48 by 30 long mill, so that while they're doing their testing, that they would have a long mill to do some of their testing with, to make sure that some of the development goes kind of hand in hand with the long mill and hopefully smooth some of those edges, just in case any of our customers actually end up wanting to use it. And then they provided their beta software with us, and we've been very busy with all the products that we're launching. But hopefully, when they do release it, and it'll work kind of seamlessly with the long mill. I imagine they're very we trust Lightburn as a company. They're very good at what they do. I'm sure they're going to have some hiccups, as all software has some hiccups, especially with the CNCs. But they have a great team there, so we're excited for when their full release comes out. So, what do we want to actually put on this bag? I don't know why this came to mind, but let's put hello. Hello. Oh, can't spell. Goodbye. Dog silhouette. I feel like this is the type of hipster phrase that would go on a beige tote bag, right? I'm sorry if, yeah, you know what? This seems like the exact type of phrase. Something a little weird and different, but it's also very basic at the same time. Hello, goodbye. Something very simple. I'm gonna run it at our normal speeds and feeds, which is like 25 millimeters per second and 100% power. I'm gonna run it as a fill. My medicine bag. I'm gonna run this as a fill. And then if I need to change the power settings, I'll either override or I'll come back and I'll redo it. But I'll see if I can get something to engrave. I don't know if this is gonna be too fast or too slow. I'm just not sure. But I'm excited to find out. So let's find out. Bag. Hello, version 1. Let's open up that G code in GSender. I don't know why we're all weird here with our starting point, but let's see if we can fix that. Egg, hello, version 1. Gonna replace that to whoa, it's just scrolled out of the universe there. Okay, let's slow it down. Let's relax. All right. We're looking at about 170 millimeters, so I'm just gonna make sure that I'm around there. So if I move this 175 in this direction, where do I end up? Ah, that's pretty good. I'm pretty middle, not in both ways, but in this axis I am. Maybe I can shimmy down just a little bit. Let's go 10. Okay, so let's just see what happens. Hopefully we don't start a fire. If we do, I'll pour my tea on it. Yeah, so guys, be careful. Obviously fabric, paper products, you don't want to start a fire. I'm going 1 inch per second or 25 millimeters per second. If that's not fast enough, then obviously I can speed it up on the next one, but hopefully we don't start a fire. Let's zero everything here, and let's go ahead and start it up. Oh, we're getting some flames there. I don't know if that's good flames or bad flames. Oh, that's bad flames. That is not good flames, guys. Did we burn right through it? We did. And now we're engraving, but that little spot definitely burned, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. I'm gonna go to 0. I'm going to move this up a little bit. Let's try up here. And now I know I have to raise the speed or lower the power. So let's cut the power in half and let's see if we can get this nut to light the bag on fire. All right, so let's do 50% power. Let's do bag, hello, V2. All right, let's load that up. So we cut the power in half. Let's zero it all. And let's see now what happens. Hopefully we don't light the bag on fire again. Oh, just a little bit of fire. I think we might have burned right through again. So when it's not doing these like super quick movements, it is engraving the bag, but whenever it's focusing in on a smaller portion of the bag, it's very easy to burn the bag, right? So I actually want to let this run just a little bit, just so I can learn a little bit more about what I want for my settings on the next one. And obviously it's fabric, so a lot of the heat is passing through to the cardboard, and it's most likely like a mixture of the cardboard and the fabric that's lighting on fire. But there's got to be a setting in which we're able to engrave and not light anything on fire. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the middle ground there. And we are currently engraving. It's just the little hook on the letter Y. It's doing these really quick movements, or short movements, and because that heat of the laser is like localized, it ends up lighting either the cardboard underneath or the fabric itself, or a combination of both on fire. I think burning a hole through the bag essentially. We're gonna let this finish. And then let's try running it even with less, maybe more speed. What happens when we do 50? It's a little much. Let's do 40 millimeters per second. Three. Yeah, we are engraving. You guys might not be able to see it, but we are engraving. Just very slow. And we did burn a little hole at the little hook of the letter Y in the beginning. So I'm excited to see how the rest of it comes out, though. I'm curious. All right, I'm gonna try doubling, or I'm gonna override the speed. Not really, but I don't trust my sense of smell right now. No smell, Nicholas, as of right now. But I'm not well. Okay, so my nose is not, it's not particularly working correctly, and I don't trust it at the moment. If anything, I'm gonna trust my dog and the fire alarm in terms of smell or smoke. If my enclosure is not venting everything, I think I'm just gonna override the speed just because I'm curious to see what will happen. And I know this one's not gonna come out perfect, so I might as well learn some more about it. So let's override to 170%. Yeah, we're definitely moving a lot faster. The engraving is pretty good. It was pretty good on the speed before. We'll have to wait a little bit to see how dark the engraving is on this current speed setting. Oh, guys, have I said I feel horrible right now, okay? You know, it's been a year and a half of these streams. And this is the worst I've ever felt on a stream. But I'm very excited because we did shoot a video today for the CO2 laser. So I'm glad that we're moving forward with that project, and I was able to make some meaningful progress. And I'm glad that you guys will get that update soon, and then we can keep pushing it forward. Keep building things, keep breaking things, keep testing things until we have something that's very cool. That's kind of where I'm at with just about everything. You have an estimated time of about 7 more minutes on this project at the new speed. So this is roughly about what the new speed of the new file is going to be, but I think I cut the power in half again. I think this next one that we're going to be running is actually, oh no, it's 50% power, so same power, and this is about the same speed. So this is what our next file is going to run. Hopefully, with the increased speed, we don't burn the Y. Because whenever it's like focused in on one section, we seem to be lighting stuff on fire. Whenever it's moving across back and forth and not really spending any time in one particular place, it's just fine. So we can adjust that. I think this is engraving the bag pretty well too. So I like these settings. Don't mind me, I'm just a sick man. I'm just an old sick man. Sipping on my tea, engraving a tote bag. What is my life right now? Live streaming, sipping on tea, blowing my nose, trying to engrave a tote bag, not light it on fire. Who would have known when I was but a wee young lad that this is where my life would have taken me? Hey Jack, I'm old in comparison to me and my life, okay? Not as comparison to you guys, okay? Not calling you guys old. Hey, I never said that. I never said that. I never said those words, okay? Don't put that on me. But yeah. I'll just say I feel old, not being old. I'm not old, but I feel old right now because I'm sick. I never said that, guys. Come on, relax, relax. I love you guys. Come on, come on. You know me. You know me. Come on. Come on. I would never do that. Guys, come on. Love you. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Don't take it like that. Come on. You know me. This thing is almost done. I really actually like it. Okay, this this started out as like a whatever, but I kind of like it. It looks really cool. There's probably ways I can make it look even better, but I'm glad I was able to kind of give you guys a demo of how it could look. I think I'll run it one more time just to show you guys a little bit. Well, I want to be able to run it without lighting it on fire, and I want to know what that setting is. So I'm going to run it one more time at the new speeds, and hopefully in the beginning it doesn't start that little mini fire near the bottom of the Y like it did in the past two ones. But this one, we raised the speed. Designed an image around the burn spot. Jack, do you think I'm an artist? Huh? Okay, fine. What can we do around the burn spot? Yeah, I'm just a sick, whiny man, okay? Leave me alone. Let me be grumpy in peace, okay? What should we design around the burnt spot, okay? So we have this burnt spot. We can design something around it. Oh, maybe a meteor. What could we do around the little burnt spot? Put a leather patch on it. That's funny. Maybe. Control Z. I wish. I wish I could Control Z this cold. I'm sorry. I think I dropped the F bomb again. That's okay. We're gonna let me live. Okay. I'm an old man. I'm an old cranky man. Okay. But I wish I could Control Z this cold. Okay. I wish I could Control Z this week. Oh, the center of a sunflower. Okay. Okay, now we're getting some ideas. Let me see if I can find something. Sunflower. I need to find a sunflower where there's no center, essentially. Can I do this? Can I find something? Let me see if I can find an SVG, and maybe I can get rid of it. Oh, can I find a free SVG right now? Don't make me sign up. Just let me download for free. Oh, did I find something? Will it let me download for free without making an account? Probably not. Can I save image? What will it try to save as? .png? Okay. Can I do this? Save that. Okay. Let me click OK. Let me import. Oh, there's a light burn. Oh, Bill, I'm sorry I didn't see your idea. That's actually an amazing idea. That would have been so cool, but I don't. Okay. Jack, okay. I can hear myself say it. Greg is done. Oh, the Lightburn Art Library. How come I've never used that? Okay, maybe we'll explore that in the next live stream. Maybe we'll use the Lightburn Art Library to make something in the next live stream. Okay, I was just searching for this. I'm gonna adjust the image because I want it to be darker. I want there to be more contrast. Let's get the contrast. Let's get it super dark. Can we get it pretty much black? Just about. Close enough. We're at 40 and 50. Okay, let's get this out of here. Let's center this. Oh, the flame of a candle. Now okay, you guys were too slow, okay? I asked for ideas. Oh, sorry, guys. Thank you, Greg, for the reminder. So yeah, I went to adjust image. I lowered the contrast. I lowered the brightness so that it went from being gray to more dark. All right. And then I clicked the center to design around the center. And I also changed the job origin to center. And I'm just going to go 0, 0. And I'm going to make this a lot smaller. My burn is about it's probably about 25, it's probably about an inch. So it's about probably 25 by 25. So I want that center area to be about 25 by 25. I don't know what that is right now. So I'm gonna change this to 100. 25 would be about here, or I guess 15 would be about here. So I think that should put me just about there. All right, I'm gonna trust my intuition here. And I'm gonna go back to, say, 40% power because I don't wanna start a fire, and 40 millimeters per second. And yeah, let's hope this works, because this would be a really cool idea to turn a mistake into a really cool thing. By the way, the engraving came out really good. Okay, guys, I'm like invigorated, okay? You guys got me back in the game here, okay? Okay, I was trying to end this stream early. Now we're gonna run it the full hour. I found an idea that is inspiring me, and I'm finding this very, very fun. Okay, okay. So let's, we gotta move this thing to the center of our burn. I'm just gonna move my material up a little bit. All right. All right, so we gotta find the center of this burn. Oh, we're close. Okay, gotta lower the move amount in order to lock this in. I think that is just about center. All right. I'm gonna set that as 0. And let's start the job. Hopefully no fire. Fingers crossed, no fire. Can I get some fingers crossed? Laser success is the best medicine. Okay, Nicholas, that you are 100% right. And yes, it's all about fixing the mess ups. Gary says, use the burn as the letter A in a laser for ooh, that was pretty good. Okay, you guys came up with all the best ideas after I picked one. Okay, but I'm going with the sunflower. I saw it, I liked it, even though you guys all had great ideas. The match idea, the candle idea, the letter A in LaserBeam Live. These are all great ideas, but I went with the first good idea I saw. But then you guys came with all these bunch of great ideas. So let's get this one done. Come on, no fire, no fire, no fire. Okay, no fire. Hey, no fire. Okay, okay. This is gonna be about 15 minutes. It's gonna take us to the end of our stream, just about 9 o'clock. So perfect, perfect, perfecto. Fingers are crossed. Thank you, Greg. So guys, I think I've brought this up a few times, but I want to kind of just let me rap with you guys real quick. You know, pretend I'm the cool substitute teacher. You know, guys, can I rap with you guys real quick? Can I rap with you young cats, young fellas, real quick? I have really loved the LaserBeam Lives. This is episode number 43. Oh my God, we are like far past even a year and a half. We're like a few months to 2 years, okay? But I don't know how many more LaserBeam lives I got in me. Now, I don't want to stop live streaming. You know what? I dropped it in the video, so I'm just gonna tell you guys what it is, okay? Because you guys come to the live stream. I'm the laser guy. I've been kind of sold on a name for the CO2 laser for the past little bit, and when I heard it, I loved it. We brainstormed it in our laser team meeting, or I'm not even sure. Was it our laser team meeting, or was it just somebody at the company put in the Discord? It was either one of the four people in the main laser team, or just a random, or not random, but one of my coworkers who just put it in the Discord after we talked about we're developing this. So, but right now the code name for the project is the Ultra Beam. Okay, the Ultra Beam, from the laser beam to the Ultra Beam. Okay, and I really like it. I think it's cool. I think it fits in with the product line of the laser beam, and I'm very excited for it. So, guys, but to continue where I left off, I think as the CO2 laser, the Ultra Beam, comes to like fruition, pre-orders before pre-order, I think right before pre-orders go live, maybe beta machines are sent out. I think that we will transition this live stream to the CO2 laser beam live, or the Ultra Beam live, okay? Because I think after, like, by then we'll have just about 2 years worth of live streams. They're all archived on our YouTube channel. I think if you need any help with the laser, I think you have enough videos banked that you guys can watch and learn. But this has become a community, okay? So I don't want to just stop. I'm not going to stop doing it. We just get to do new projects on a new machine, and we get to kind of start from scratch, but also get to keep the vibe of this live stream every 2 weeks. So I think I've already talked about this, but I think I'm going to talk more about it and start figuring out the shape of this and the timeline for this as we keep going forward, because I think it's time. I think 2 years is just about the mark where we turn the show into a chrysalis. We crystallize ourselves. We become a butterfly. Okay, we metamorphosize. I don't know. I'm not saying that word correctly, but we undergo a metamorphosis, and we emerge the beautiful butterfly that is the new version of this live stream. So we'll figure it out together, guys. I won't leave you guys hanging, and we'll figure it out together. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. I'm kind of excited for change, right? Because I've been doing this for quite a while, and I like the consistency. I think that's what drew me to this in the first place. Like, there was a little bit of consistency. We built a little bit of a community. I have a blast doing this, and I don't want to stop doing it. But I need a little bit of change. I need some sparks. I need some new stuff, and that's what this new product is giving me. Okay. I'm just getting to tinker and mess around, and when the mirrors come in misaligned, I have to find ways to realign it, and I have to think like in the head of like a customer and like how annoying that is, and then it's like, what can we design to make sure that actually is not something that you guys as the customers will be dealing with like aligning mirrors and stuff, and how we fix all the things that are annoying me in the moment, trying to get things working on the prototype right now. So I love that experience. And I think once we're ready to ship that and pre-order that, I think we just show you guys all the amazing projects that you can do with the CO2 laser. So I'm very excited for that. Bill says he likes the idea. That's really cool. CO2 laser is so much faster. You can do full projects live to create more interest in. Exactly, Jack. That's like my exact point. We'll be able to do so much more projects. Like, this would be like a couple minutes, just boom, boom, boom. Okay, we have this. Okay, we can do like such multi-layered designs. I'll probably end up having to like buy designs online because of how intricate we can do, and how I won't even be able to design fast enough in order to fill the time in this live stream, right? So I'll be able to just buy designs, find designs online, and just like create these beautiful projects, right? Every couple weeks. We're about halfway through the sunflower, and it looks really, really cool. So Bill likes the idea. He knows nothing about CO2 lasers, so that's awesome. We get to teach, you get to learn more about CO2 lasers in general, and you get to see if you want it, see if you need it. Get to see if there's some projects that the diode can't do for you, or can't do fast enough for you, that maybe the CO2 can. Ooh, I'm very excited. This actually came out really nice. Okay, this came out nicer than I thought. This might be one of my more favorite projects, honestly, because it's so simple. Everybody uses tote bags, whether it's for shopping or whatever. Just easy to hold things, grocery shopping. So it's a very useful item, and the fact that I can just engrave whatever I want. Like I might just turn this into a collage and just start engraving random things all over it until it's like almost like a patchwork tattoo, where it's just like little things, random, overlapping, craziness, a little collage. So this I might revisit for my own personal life and make some cool stuff, maybe for some family and some friends, because I do have some extra ones. I got a pack of 6 on Amazon or something like that. But guys, they're just regular beige tote bags. You can get them just about anywhere. They're super cheap. This was actually a really cool project. And it's not hard to burn, right? We can run it a little bit faster. Yeah, let me search. Let me find out what the material is. I bought them on Amazon, so let me just pull up the material. I just forgot your account, your orders. Yeah, so guys, they're cotton bags. So you'll have yeah, so guys, you can engrave like natural, you want the natural fabrics. So this was cotton. So cotton, jean, leather, that type of natural fabric. Just be sure that there's no coatings on them, or at least if there is coatings or weird stuff where it's not 100% like the natural fabric, that you know exactly what's in it, so that you can make sure you're not engraving any toxic materials. These bags were 100% cotton, so they were beige, so they engraved really nicely with the contrast. You can do jeans engrave really nicely. I never tried it, but I know CO2 lasers can engrave them very nicely, so I'm actually not 100% sure if the diode can in terms of like the power, but I'm sure they can. Seems to be a pretty engravable material, whether it's leather. That was super nice. It engraved really nicely. You have the alt mill bracelet that we made last time, or whether it's this tote bag, this cotton tote bag that actually engraved really, really well. Jack says he gets free projects from Steve Good. His designs are for scroll saw, but the work just as good as a laser. Yeah, I'll just get designs from everyone. Like online, our customers, like the community, I'll get free designs, and so that we can just keep pumping out high quality projects. And it will make sense because, we'll be able to run these more complex or more intricate projects in the time span of an hour-long live stream. And then hopefully that, I think, will push more interest in the CO2 laser, because we could just get more done in less time. And I think that's the whole point of the CO2 laser, right? Get more done in less time. You have more power, more speed. I'm going through all the headaches right now of like testing and designing so that you guys don't have to. Yeah, you could do some shoes, some cotton shoes. Chuck Taylors are definitely that very simple fabric cotton. It's a very cool idea. Now, I don't know if I would do that on my shoes without creating some sort of jig. I'd want to create it like a jig. I would have the fabric very tight because I wouldn't want to mess those up, and I wouldn't want to light them on fire. So I would definitely run a lot of tests before I ran some on my Chuck Taylors. I do have a brand new pair just sitting in the box right now, so oof, you're making me think right now. So in the end, I ran with 40. This sunflower is 40 millimeters per second and 40% power. The hello goodbye that I ended with on top, that was about 43 millimeters per second at 50% power. Although the beginning, the first little 1/8 of the lettering, I ran at 25 millimeters per second, and then I went 170% of the speed, which should be around like 43 or 40 something millimeters per second. So between 40 and 43 millimeters per second, and between 40% power and 50% power. Yeah, Jim, I've been using my SLB for the past like 6 or 7 live streams. Yeah, past like past like 6 or 7 live streams. I've been no, that might have been more. We ran some tests a while back, and I've been using it ever since. So it's been quite a while. No problems with it. I'm using Gerbil Hal, G Sender. Yep, still dip switch 5. I'm just regulating all the power through Lightburn, because if you just keep it on dip switch 5, you only have to change the power once through your software through Lightburn, rather than trying to change it twice. Although, yeah, so, but you know, you can get very intricate with changing dip switches plus changing power in order to get weird, like get into the weeds of it. We are almost done here. Guys, thank you guys for making this such an enjoyable live stream. Even though I did not feel the best, I was not feeling my best. We got about 8 or 9 minutes left in the stream. But yeah, I appreciate you guys making this a very fun live stream. Got a couple minutes left in the project. Sunflower looks really cool. The text looks really cool. Very excited to take this out and show you guys. Minus starting a couple fires, which we turned into some really cool stuff. We got the magic tea, okay? The tea saved me. Okay, the almighty tea has saved me, okay? I was lost, but now I'm found, okay? The moral of the story is that even if, okay, guys, let me take a second. Let me think about what type of BS I want to sell you guys on right now. Let me think about this. Make it sound very profound. The moral of the story is that whether you're sick, whether you're feeling down, you know, you're tired, what will cure all is a CNC Labs long mill, a LaserBeam, an alt mill, a vortex, and or an UltraBeam CO2 laser. Buy all of that right now. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling tired, buy a long mill CNC, buy a LaserBeam, buy an UltraBeam, coming soon, end of summer, pre-orders available. Alt mill is available right now. Try out G-Sender, it's open source. We're doing great things for the community. Moral of the story, if you want to feel better about yourself or life, buy some products from CNC Labs. Okay, don't sue me. That was a joke, okay? That was a joke, relax. All you governmental agencies watching right now, okay, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I meant none of that. Okay, relax, 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 relax. Okay, I got kids. Okay, I got Zeus. I can't be going to jail. I didn't mean it. Greg says he just ordered a long mill today. That's great, Greg. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for joining the community, and thanks for watching the live stream today. Paul says LOL. Jack in the shop. If I bought it all, I would feel stressed. Prescription, please. Put that on my insurance. That does it for me. A nice pitch. It's true. Hey, Jim. Thanks for the kind words. Okay. Thanks for the endorsement. We are just about done this job. Finishing up the last little petals there. Building, creating, good for the soul. That's very true. You know what? I can put a stamp on that. Building, creating, being creative, building stuff, making stuff. Um, that is good for the soul. That is good for your health, whether it's mental or physical. So that I can put a stamp of approval on. Okay, we are just finished up. Let's do it. Ready for the reveal, guys. Let's get this. Oh ho ho! It looks very cool. We got some nice burns here. This is very cool. Okay, guys, look at that. Yes, thank you, Bill. Definitely like the stream. Thank you for reminding me, Bill. You're the best. Guys, like the stream. Do me a favor. Let me get all zoomed up here. Let me refocus. As you can see, we did burn some stuff, but we easily engraved. Yeah, the cardboard is definitely burned. I think it actually melted. Yeah. Guys, the fabric is see-through, so a lot of the heat was going through. It probably lit the cardboard on fire and then lit the fabric on fire. It's probably a combination of both. But guys, as you can see, this stuff was super easy to engrave. It hardened almost like it hardened the fabric. So wherever it's engraved, I can feel like it's a little bit hardened there. Yeah, this is really cool. You can make some really intricate stuff. You can make some really cool stuff. And all you need is some cotton tote bags. And you can do a way better job than I did. And you can design some way cooler stuff than I did. And this is actually really cool. Minus the burn holes, but even the burn holes, you know, it adds character. Okay? Oh, this was really cool. Thank you for the idea, Molly and Jen. You guys are the best. That's the women in the back end, marketing, and laser operations that help me. They come up with a lot of these ideas. They do a lot of research, see what everybody's talking about, see what type of products would be cool to try. So thank you, Molly. Thank you, Jen, for giving me this idea. This was really cool. And as the bag says, hello and goodbye. My name is Ikenna Ofoha for CNC Labs. And you know the drill, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night. I appreciate you spending just a little bit of your time with me, whether you're watching it live or watching it back. I appreciate you guys. Go and like this stream. Go back and like this stream. Thank you very much. Go back and like the stream before you leave. Let's go see what's up in the chat. Bucky's Custom Dana, he wasn't in the chat, but he did say hi in the chat. Thank you for joining. Jack, thank you for joining. Bill, thank you for joining. Jim, thank you for joining. Red Monkey Makers, thank you for joining. Nicholas, thank you for watching. Barry, thank you for watching. Gary C, thank you for watching. Jeff, thank you for watching. Jeff G, thank you for watching. Am I missing anybody? I definitely am. Greg, he came in later, but thank you for watching. You had some great questions. Thanks for ordering a long mill. Bill, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for contributing in the chat. Paul, thank you so much for watching and contributing in the chat. Jim, if I didn't say you, thank you very much, Jim. Gary C, thank you so much. Barry R, thank you so much. You guys have a great night. You guys made my night a lot better. Okay, now I'm going to go sleep for 12 hours and go work on the CO2 laser tomorrow. I'm very excited. You guys will be getting a CO2 laser update, aka the LaserBeam CO2 laser. You guys will be getting a video update very soon. The development, me and Daniel shot most of that today, and our marketing team is going to put that together, shoot some more B-roll on Tuesday, and get that out as soon as possible. I appreciate you guys. Like the stream. And I will catch you in 2 weeks for LaserBeam Live. This is episode number 43. Next one will be episode number 44. And I will catch you later. All right. Take care. Bye.